starts off with a wide. Stronger win today though. Looking at the flags up on the scoreboard. Away she goes. That's Dikwella. All the way. Down on one knee.
Sweetly timed. Beautiful shot. Didn't look like he wanted to run. He stayed planted and firm after playing that.
Very consistent. The strength is hitting through the line of the ball. He learns to run though. He needs to learn to run. He's done some damage.
I think he has tweaked his ankle.
There was nothing on. What really did happen?
He slipped.
He looks like he's in a lot of pain.
Let's have a look. I'm sure he lost his foot in. Yes, slid. Ooh, that's a right foot.
He's
the
twisted
ankle.
his knee, hasn't he? His knee landed in an awkward position. Or was it the ankle?
I reckon by virtue of his ankle being twisted in that right leg. Looked quite awkward. That's a look from side on, yep. Then it grips and he slides over. That's very painful.
Let me tell you, it's a worrying sign because first he tweaked his ankle, and then there was a lot of pressure on his knee. Let's hope nothing serious there. Looked awful.
You guys know when you're playing on a pitch that is evenly grass, it can happen. You can lose your footing, especially if you're wearing half spikes.
Get the pitch you're playing on.
Correct.
Nice shot, chip shot over the bowler's head. My 11 circle. Champion shot from Dikwella.
It's a challenge. And what he is being is proactive. So far, so good. My 11 circle out as a captain, and he's done so. Leaks another boundary.
This length is not going to work for the bowler. No way.
Over the top. One bounce, and that's a boundary, and that's the 50 up. Indeed.
Oh, that's soft. That's soft indeed. Wow, he didn't need to do that. He has just gifted that wicket away.
Very soft and very disappointing for Nirishan there. But again, it was good field placing. We spoke about them having sealed off his go-to areas with a deep extra cover, 3 men protecting the leg side boundary. It forced him into a different shot. 53 for 1.
150. So that's got to change. Now this might be out. It is out. That's also what happens. Runs dry up. They try and do something expansive. Straight down the throat of the man at long on. Another wicket.
Yeah, that was just the pressure. Pressure, built up. The pressure built. Something was going to happen. Out. Caught long on. He needed to play a big shot. Upal Turanga.
Yeah, perfect line, He had on the test tour to South Africa. Pradeep's back. Oh, splits the gap. Keeper and slip. And that wicket.
That's in the air. Oh. Well, the Safani player has to improve his fielding. This is not the first time. This is the third time he has coughed up a chance.
Another look. In fairness, it was going away from him. But yes, he should have covered a little bit more ground. He should have been a little bit more quicker.
Exactly. Coming back to Kusal, his captaincy. I think when he was under pressure, the batsmen were challenging his bowlers. He stayed calm. He kept on thinking, what are the right options?
That's when Shanaka might figure. Punched. Very good shot. Very little bat lift. But the sound, such a... 13 runs in the over. Short delivery, where has that gone? That is another one. That is another My 11 champion.
Another fumble in the field. This must be disappointing for Kusal Pereira.
You have to glean the information against the opposition, and that's how you do well. Now, bowler hasn't done well, Naveen, after dropping position to pose a big total. And again, well-timed stroke from Samit Patel. He favors that area on the offside.
85. Thereby you could see that he's looking for some turn, but this time Samit Patel just going inside out. That's a classic shot for 6.
Bowlers.
Just short, or was he dropped? Didn't he get across? I don't know. Dilruwan Pereira is the fieldsman.
Is where you want to get that short delivery lined up. Straight onto the wicket, straight onto the batsman. That's over pitch, and that's punished.
This is what I was telling you about. That
Medical staff have assured me he should be good.
Short ball, pumped away for 6. That is nicely played. Needed that, a couple of singles off the first shot too. That's cracked away. And that's 4 runs. Short and wide, you've got to put those away in T20 cricket.
It's getting a little gloomy. Nothing gloomy for this Viking, but for the Kandy Tuskers. Fleet.
Full toss, hammered, straight down the ground for 6 runs. See, there's the big overs now. This is going to make a massive difference. Brilliant work from the captain.
750 in T20 cricket for Dasun Shanak. It's come in very quick time, 28 balls. It's not easy to hit Nuwan Pradeep. But a full toss at this time. You mentioned the short and wide delivery. Full toss at...
That has gone for 6 runs. That is very good connection. This time it's from Patel. Again, it's a good way to start the over. He brings up yet another 50 in T20 cricket.
30th for Patel. Bang, bang. Samit Patel. This partnership also goes past the 100 figure. 54 balls. Here we go. Just on that spin, Mickey. Is it a case of always planning on the opposition and forgetting your strengths or what's working for you?
Had enough time to wait for that, and he split the gap as well. 1 bounce, and that's gone for 4. That's another a mile 11. Finish it quiet. If you get underneath it, it's not going to help their cause. That is a long hit. Terrific stuff.
Where do you...
Always underneath that also. Squeeze that away, backward square on the offside. That's a boundary. That's another mile 11. That is beautifully played. That is outstanding stuff. Goodness me, he plays that superbly.
In the past, these options were not...
Down the ground. Is it going to be out? Should be out. Should be taken. Is taken. So that's a good change in the field.
Sikuge Prasanna takes the catch, had to run in, but the field was changed, but he had to get his line and length right. Hazy said it has to be straight. It was full as well. If not, Dasun Shanaka would have been able to get underneath it and hit it to the leg side. So he backed up the captain's plan by bowling that line and length and executing the over. Another point that's important.
It's gone high. This should be out as well. Should be taking an extra cover. It is taken. So a couple of wickets falling at the death of the innings. You expect that in the T20 format as batsmen try and go over the top and try and get maximum runs.
That was in the slot. Mid-off was in the circle. Samit Patel just pulled away a little too much. Ended up reaching for it.
Short ball. And it's over the top eventually. And they're going to come back for the second. They do that. Finish up with 195. The Tuskers are going to have to do some batting, that's for sure. Conditions are pretty good though. It wasn't a bad last ball to try and pick up that last wicket. That has been an entertaining innings, that's for sure.
Yeah, the standout partnership there. Samit Patel and Dasan Shanaka, I thought they played really well. They got themselves in a really, really good partnership. 127 of 63, really, really well done.
He's pushed the keeper back quite a bit. That's why. A bit of pace first up.
Short, quick, yes. Buddy from India.
He's whipped that away. That's a boundary. So he started with a 4. Not sure it's exactly where he wanted to go. Oh, it's a lovely punch. That is a terrific shot for 4. That is class. Works around the boundary line. Oh, he's picked that up beautifully. That's crisp. Oh, it's straight to the fielder though. Now that is a massive wicket. One of the secrets, surely, if you're talking in that team change room and you want to get right into this game, you want to get into that Tuskers lineup and make a big difference in the first 10 overs, you want to make sure you pick up Pereira. They've just done that.
And more importantly, have a look at the line, straighter line. On the body, cramped his arm, just 1 feet.
That's a beautiful shot in front of square. He's put that away for 4. That's a nice way to get going. Also the last ball, the over. 2 overs gone in Sri Lanka. It's all there for you to watch. Oh, he's picked that up well. Well in front of square, and that has gone for 4. That's nicely played. That's a My 11 circle champion shot. Oh, he's got that away for 6. Just use the pace of the delivery. That's the important part about that shot. That's high. Has it gone all the way? I think it has. Just gone. Over the top, and that's gone for 4. Fingertips, maybe.
Balls required.
And that's gone for another boundary. Has it gone for a big boundary? No. Just bouncing before the advertising triangle, so that's a huge over.
It's getting a bit heavy. And Malinda Pushpakumara, one of the most experienced cricketers in Sri Lanka in the domestic circuit, strikes. And that is a huge wicket. Nicely looped, completely beaten. And the batsman's done. Pushpakumara's guile has proved really, really useful.
How many times you can...
Oh, it's a no ball. Would you believe it? It's 6 and a no ball. So the free hit as well. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I can't believe. How did he overstep?
Look, that's criminal. That is absolutely criminal at this time of the game. Very well played. Oh, and that's a big one as well. For a spin bowler, criminal. You can't be doing that at this time of the game.
Especially with the induction of free hit.
And Ramesh Mendis. Given! Well, they've got a wicket. Ramesh Mendis starts off. These are important wickets. Tuskers wouldn't like it. Kandy Tuskers, that is.
And he's out irrespective because he was run out. So this is all getting very, very interesting out in the middle.
Can he be given a run out? Because the point is, he was concentrating on the head umpire. He was given out LBW. So can they effect a run out? Because he would obviously be out of his crease and be looking at that.
If he was given...
So the review's on. Let's see.
Given out before the ball actually hit the stumps, then the ball was dead. That's why this referral. Best within the stumps, the line was middle enough, but the angle, there was a bit of angle on that delivery. Let's
have a look. There's definitely no bat on that. The key is it did it hit leg stump or is it sliding down? My money on umpire's call, clipping leg.
That's the thing. Umpire's call means you're out, because the umpire's call here is out. Let's see. Kandy Tuskers wouldn't want it. It's missing. It's missing. Great reprieve. They'll breathe a little bit easier. They'll definitely, Kandy Tuskers will breathe a little bit easier.
A sigh of relief for the batsman. For sure.
What will that be? Oh, that's a boundary. Kusal Mendes splits the gap. Cool as a kid.
See how it all goes. See how it all unfolds.
Down to deep mid wicket. And well. Lairo Madhushanka has done what was expected. And this is exactly what the Dambulla Viking need. They need wickets at regular intervals just to try and make it tough for the Kandy Tuskers.
You have to give credit, a lot of credit to the captain. It was the field placing got them the wicket. He was in sync and coordinating with the bowler, asked him to bowl a short pitch delivery, and there was a fielder. Good work by the captain.
Lagging behind. They go off now. Dambulla Viking win.
How far has that gone? Well, he's got close. He's got a 6, which means it's 84. He needs to get 6 more runs. And he's got 2 balls left.
This is a kind of game in a game, because oh, there they go. The covers are coming on. That's the end. Dambulla Viking are ahead at this point in time. If there's no more play in this game, Dambulla Viking win on the Duckworth Lewis.
Well, I think it's a shame. Just looking at that 6 again, Kusal Mendes was setting it up beautifully. And 6 of 2 balls, very possible. Would have been interesting. But this is something we cannot control. It was predicted that we may have some rain. Let's hope that it doesn't stay for too long, that it goes away. And this game could be resumed.
Yeah, it was a very important wicket picked up by Madhushanka in the previous over. That changed everything in favor of Dambulla Viking. And that has made a huge difference. They are ahead now. And if the weather doesn't advocate well, I think they will be the winner.
On the Duckworth Lewis par score, so at this exact point in time, they needed to be at 88. If we've worked back on the Duckworth Lewis par score in terms of balls, they need to be at 88. They're at 84. Dambulla Viking still win.
Well, that's how it is. The rains got a little bit heavier. But as you know, the Sri Lankan ground staff, possibly the best in the world. They just work so brilliantly, and they make sure that the entire ground just gets covered in no time.
And they have the local knowledge as well, because they know exactly when the rain is coming.
Mickey, have you ever seen test match grounds being covered here?
I have, and I'll just go back a week ago. We were in camp in Palekele, and it's absolutely bucketed down. They covered the whole wicket within 20 minutes. We were back out there playing. It was absolutely amazing.
Fabulous, fabulous. They should be congratulated. And the thing is, they've developed a technique and an art for it, because it's not about just dragging covers. It's just how you get them and how you just keep tagging a cover to the other.
Yeah, the key is the layers, as the groundsman will tell you. So it's just not done ad hoc for the viewer. It's actually done with very methodically, and the guys are all over it. Kandy Tuskers will be disappointed with how they've gone at the back end.
Right, this is where it is when the rains came. 9.4 overs, 84 for 3. You heard Mickey saying that they're 4 runs behind the Dambulla Viking. 32 Gurbaz at the top, 34 not out to Kusal Mendes. He was very much the key.
It was always going to be hard for the bowlers on this kind of a pitch. But after Patel going for plenty, he redeemed himself. Bought a few dot deliveries.